Alright, you're gonna need some carrots, zucchini. This is just however much you want. Ooh, that one looks bad. You might not have to use that one. Tomatoes, I'm using 5 because I like the flavor of tomato in soup. And then this is about 1.5 pounds of ground beef, and then rice as well. Alright, so for the ground beef, we want to add like about a cup of rice. I'm not measuring, because who measures nowadays, so I'm just playing. Salt. And then paprika. You don't have to do paprika, I just like the taste of it. And then black pepper. And then once that's ready, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Mix it all together when the rice is in between pretty much the whole meat. This recipe isn't hard, it just takes a while. And then once you have it all mixed up, you want to do like maybe about that much, well, maybe a little bit less. And then just make it into a ball. You don't have to add any, I mean, I don't, it usually works out like that. Mix it into, that way later on you're gonna add them into the soup. Actually, I might set these here because I need a cutting board. After that, you can start cutting your vegetables. You don't have to have zucchini if you don't like it. I don't like it. Alright, so for the sauce part, 2 garlic cloves, and then like the 5 tomatoes, you want to cut them that way it doesn't mess up your blender. Unless you really have a nice blender, you mix them all up. Throw them as a whole. Quarter onion, you also want to cut that up. Doesn't mess up your blender once more. And then I do half tablespoon of chicken bouillon. 2 of those. And then about the same of this tomato paste, or I guess powder. It adds more flavor to it. That was a little bit more. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's it for the sauce. To say, you do add water to the blend. I added 8 cups of water because you're gonna need that anyway for the sauce, or else it'll just be a paste. Alright, so for the after that, you're ready to add it to the stove. You're gonna add all the juice, or the broth. Then I am adding an additional 5 cups of water. Add, like, you can add more rice if you want, as much as you want, or you can just eat it like that with just the meat and the soup. And then you're gonna be adding them one at a time. This might overflow, which is okay. I had to make a second pot because it wouldn't fit all in this one. I need to buy a bigger one. But I'm gonna add jalapenos, at least 2 of them, to this one to see how it tastes. But I added the meat, and then now I'm gonna add half of the zucchini for both pots, half and half, and then the carrots as well. You want to add the carrots first though, because they're harder than the zucchini. Okay, so they are done. To this one, instead of adding jalapenos, I added chipotle sauce. It tastes pretty good. You can taste it. If it needs anything else, salt or anything seasoning you want to add, you can add it. But they came out pretty good. I already tasted them. They are ready to be served. You can either, my family likes to eat it with tortillas or like quesadillas, and then, yeah, but they are good and ready.